structures older than the pyramids, clear Mediterranean waters, near enough guaranteed sunshine all year long, and all within an island smaller than the Isle of Wight. In this episode of Travel Smart, we're exploring the beauty of Malta.
It's one of our favourite destinations for sunshine, culture and incredible food. We'll be sharing some of the spots and experiences you won't want to miss. Malta sits in the heart of the Mediterranean, between Europe and North Africa, and you can see the mix of influences everywhere, from the architecture to the food to the languages spoken on the islands, with Maltese and English widely used. The country is made up of several islands, but most visitors will spend their time on the main island of Malta, where historic cities, coastal views and outdoor adventures are all within easy reach. You can also take a short ferry trip over to Gozo, where things feel a little quieter, with rolling landscapes and a slower pace of life. Watch our previous Travel Smart episode on Gozo if you want to explore more. Malta packs a huge amount into a small space, and because everything is so close together, getting around is a breeze. The island is only around 95 square miles, so most journeys between sites take well under an hour, whether you're travelling by hire car, taxi, or the island's bus network. It's also a really welcoming destination, whether you're travelling as a couple, with family, or just looking for somewhere open and inclusive to explore. And with more than 300 days of sunshine each year, it's the perfect place to escape to whenever you're craving an idyllic island break.
Malta has an extraordinary depth of history. In fact, some of the structures here are among the oldest surviving buildings in the world. Begin your trip in the capital, Valletta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Wrapped within its walls are all manner of landmarks, palaces and churches. Among the most striking monuments, St. John's Co-Cathedral. From the outside, it might look fairly understated, but once inside, you discover lavish Baroque decoration, marble floors, and all manner of dramatic artworks. A short walk away, you'll find one of my favourite viewpoints, the Upper Barrakka Gardens, with sweeping views across the grand harbour and to the historic three cities on the opposite shore. Beyond Valletta, make sure you visit Mdina, the former capital. It's a beautifully preserved walled city with narrow streets, quiet courtyards and yet more churches. Wherever you explore in Malta, you will find ancient temples and historic sites dating back thousands of years, offering glimpses into the island's deep and complex past.
While Malta's history is a huge draw, the island is also a great destination for outdoor activities. The clear waters surrounding Malta make it one of Europe's top diving destinations, with shipwrecks, caves and underwater rock formations to explore. Head around Malta Bay's wide open shoreline or St. Paul's Bay, where the water is calm and easy to access, and you'll find some of the best spots to get out on the water on the island. Snorkeling, paddleboarding and kayaking are all popular ways to experience the coastline, especially those quieter bays and coves. Meanwhile on land, there are plenty of walking trails across the island. The coastal trails offer wide views across the Mediterranean, while inland paths take you through countryside, villages and archaeological sites. Cycling, boat trips and guided excursions are also all super easy to organise, giving you time to explore different parts of the island all at your own pace. If you're staying around Salima or St. Julian's, these are great bases for that perfect balance of being by the water while still having easy access to explore the rest of the island.
After spending the day exploring, you'll probably have worked up an appetite, and the good news is that food is a real highlight of any visit to Malta. The island's cuisine reflects its history and location, combining Mediterranean ingredients with influences from Italy, North Africa and beyond. Seafood, as you might imagine, is a staple. It's often prepared simply using olive oil, herbs and fresh vegetables. Local ingredients also feature strongly on the island's menus. In particular, cheese and honey are absolutely delicious, and you'll find them in many of the island's dishes. My favourites start with hobza, Maltese bread served with fresh tomatoes, olive oil, cracked black pepper and locally sourced sea salt. I also love pastizzi, flaky pastry parcels filled with ricotta or peas and served everywhere from street stalls to cafes. Alongside casual dining, Malta also boasts several Michelin-starred restaurants showcasing modern Maltese cuisine. And there's plenty to explore when it comes to wine as well. The sunny climate suits winemaking with everything from crisp whites and rosés to fuller reds, often from smaller local vineyards. Malta may be small, but that's all part of the appeal. Whether you're coming for the sunshine, for the history, or for the outdoor adventure, there's a huge amount here to discover.
For more travel inspiration and expert tips, go to independent.co.uk/travel. See you next time.